Let me jump right into this like I normally do. Daily rant. About to get back into, what I normally do. Let's talk about people and their kids, man. Uh, People do not understand that there is a such thing as an ugly baby. They exist. I don't know why people are kind of not wanting to talk about it because babies can't defend themselves. But fuck it, man. Fuck that and fuck them. People have ugly kids. If they didn't, then there won't be ugly people walking around here. And I'm not saying that ugly babies make ugly people, but there's if it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, and drinks like a duck, it ain't no damn moose. Even though the person may look like one. I have my friendships broken because I told my homeboy his kid was ugly when it was a baby, and I was just being straight up because I'm looking at it like there's no way in hell that the baby comes out looking like the mom. And by all due respect, I don't mean to disrespect people when they girlies, but it's my homeboy. I feel that there's not a line that I should not cross. We should be honest. If we all joking around, then we can all ha ha ha. Then I can be honest with him. And I look at it like, if I sit up here and I told him your baby's ugly because he looks like his mom and his mom is ugly, then there's no reason why you should be getting mad at me saying like, why am I calling your kid ugly? Look, check this out, man. With all due respect, and I do mean with all due respect, your baby moms look like Kim, the R&B singer. So naturally, if I see your son, and I'm like, damn, that nigga's ugly as hell. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is the fucked up part about it is everybody is thinking it, but ain't nobody saying it. But then I come out and I say, man, your motherfucking kid is ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might want to, wrap his ass up real good. Like, put him, like he's a Arabic woman or something. Wrap him up in some veils or some shit. Let us just see his eyes or something like that till he get like, 15 or something. Till he grow into his looks or some shit like that. But then you want to get mad at me because I say this shit and it's like, you better be glad I'm saying it because these niggas around here telling everybody about this nigga back here. Talking about that nigga ain't human. I remember one time one of my boys said you need to be walking that nigga on a leash. And I felt bad for the nigga. He telling everybody else that, but he ain't telling the nigga he should be telling that. I go straight to the nigga. Go straight to the source and tell the nigga, look, dude. I don't know, I didn't waited 5-6 months to see what your kid gonna look like. And it grew up to look like a Timberland boot. And I'm like, if his looks is gonna look like that, I should be the one to be able to tell you that without you being so offensive. It's not constructive criticism. It's not. I mean, look, you bust your nut, it swam over there into the egg, and out came that. You can't really be mad because, you tried. And it just looked like her genes tried harder. Her genes suppressed your good looks, and that came out. And you have to love it. I'm sorry for having to break it down to you like that, but love that little ugly motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he does. I'm quite sure people do love their ugly kids. But prepare a nigga like me. If I don't know you, because I've seen this shit. If I don't know you and you a girl and I come to your house and you say you got a baby and I come and I look at the baby, I want to see a picture of this nigga daddy. To make sure you ain't fuck like a Rottweiler or some shit like that. Like, you look like the type of girl that take Rottweiler dick. So let me see a picture of his daddy to make sure that whatever you fuck was human. Because that baby right there, boy, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? I felt sorry for the little motherfucker. I started dressing that nigga up like I threw a motherfucking coat around that nigga. Like, you wear this, man. Shit. Walking around here looking like a mutt. That's what he looked. The baby looked like a mutt. The mom wasn't that good looking either, but I wanted to see how the daddy looked. Cause you can get a combination of your looks from your mom, your parents and shit. And I'm looking at the mom like, well, damn, you're not bad, but you ain't fine. You know what I'm saying? But the ugly part of you is in him, and the ugly part of that nigga molded this. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, man, if you got ugly kids, just keep that nigga in the back room, man. While I'm out front. Don't have that little motherfucker come out here and scare me, man. Because the last thing you need is a little motherfucking 2-year-old getting tased because I know what the fuck it was. You know, I thought it was an animal running through here. You know what I'm saying? Or me, you know, hunting that nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know your baby's ugly when niggas set up traps. You know what I'm saying? Traps to trap this nigga because they think he's an endangered species and some shit like that. And you in here, you know, you motherfucker in here facilitating an endangered species habitat, and they trying to trap that nigga. And you know your kid's ugly, man. Keep your ugly ass kids in the back, man. Away from you know, decent looking folks. And prepare niggas to see that when they show up. Don't spring it on us. You know, let us know that, hey, you know what? You know, my kid, you know, our parents ain't gonna say their kid's ugly, but you know, just be honest. Hey, my kid's ugly. You might be caught off guard by his looks. You know, he's physically challenged in the facial region, so you know, don't be in the total shock. And I'll respect you more if you do that.